In this problem, we want to solve each system equations by graphing. So we've got 7x minus y is equal to 11, and 4x plus 5y is equal to 23. Now, in order to plug these in the calculator, we have to get y by itself, so we have to solve for y. Now, these are the same 5 steps we use for solving a formula for a variable. First step was to get rid of parentheses. Now, I'm starting my first equation here. Doesn't have any. Second step is to get rid of fractions. Doesn't have any. Third step is get everything with the variable we're solving for on one side, everything else on the other side. So we're going to take this negative y and move it to the right side, and take the 11 and move it to the left side. So I got 7x minus 11 is equal to positive y. Remember, when you take anything over the other side, the sign changes. Now y is by itself on this one, so this is in the correct form. Now we'll do the same thing on this one. Our first step is to get rid of parentheses. Don't have any. Second step is to get rid of fractions. Don't have any. Third step is get everything with the variable we're solving for on one side, everything else on the other side. So I'm going to take the 4x and move it to the right side. So we'll have everything with y on the left side, everything else on the right side. Remember, when you take anything across equals, your sign changes, so it becomes a negative 4x plus 23. Now, our fourth step, if the variable you're solving for is in 2 or more terms, factor it out. It doesn't have to be specifically be terms, but this is definitely just in one item here. Last step, divide both sides by what's in front of / back of the variable we're solving for. There's a 5 in front of the y, so we'll divide both sides by 5. Now, specifically on the right side, I'll go ahead and divide each piece separately by 5. So divide negative 4 by 5 and the 23 by 5. These 5's cancel. And we got y is equal to negative 4/5 x plus 23/5. Now we got both of these solved for y. I'm going to put one of them on y1, one of them on y2. So I'm going to press my y equals, clear, and I'm going to go ahead and go down arrow to y2 and press clear. I'm going to up arrow back to y1, and I'm going to put 7x minus 11 there. So I got 7x minus 11. Then I'll down arrow to y2, and I'll put negative 4/5 x. So negative 4 divided by 5 x. Now notice the negative is the one on the very bottom row here, not the minus key. Plus 23/5. Plus 23 divided by 5. And then I'll press graph. And you're going to see a flaw with this method. As you look at this, what exactly is your answer? The first homework problem I put out for this lesson, you could hardly see it at all, unless you have really good eyes. This, maybe it's 2-3 or 2-4. It's just kind of hard to see. Now I'm going to show a zooming method here. There's zoom, and then there's Z box, the first one. So I'll go ahead and press enter on Z box. Now my flashing cursor is exactly in the center. If I do a up arrow and left arrow a few times, don't sit there and count how many times I did that. Just do a few, and you'll see your cursor appear somewhere. Now we want to move this where we want to put the upper left-hand corner of the box we're going to draw. And that's maybe about good enough. So I'll press enter one time. Now I start doing a down arrow and right arrow, and you're going to see a box drawing. Now I'm going to keep drawing that until it includes our intersect. Now when I draw these boxes, I always like to include the parts of the x-axis and the y-axis. And then once you get to where you want to go, you press enter one time. Now it'll zoom in on just that part. And I see that I got 2, 3 is my answer. Now, to set my zoom back to my calculator, I press zoom and choose 6 for Z standard. And that'll set it back. Now, the calculator actually does have a feature to find the intersect. If you have something on Y1 and something on Y2, you do second trace, and you choose number 5, intersect. Now it'll come up and ask for first curve in the lower left hand corner, you press enter on it. Come up and ask for second curve, and you press enter on it. It'll come up and ask for the guess. And if you only got 2 lines, all you have to do is press enter, assuming you can see your intersect on your display. And you see it comes up with 2, 3 for our intersection. Anyway, that's our answer.